Hey everyone. Today I want to talk about some of the goals and other things I want to do as a service missionary in different aspects of my life. I'm going to separate spiritual things for another time, but today I kind of want to talk about more of the temporal things, some of the skills or hobbies or talents or gifts I want to grow and even reacquire or even acquire outright, right? That are not necessarily gifts of the spirit, because those are going to be different. Going to be a different topic. More like tangible skills, like what I want to do, like physically. Um, and also I'm going to throw in like intellectual and social as well, because I think those are, in a general sense. Um, I don't have any notes. I might ramble a little bit. Also, sorry if I sound a little quiet. It's kind of like this is almost like 10 p.m. that I'm recording this. I don't want to wake anybody up, so yeah, bear with me. Um, so one of the things I want to do, one of the things I want to get back into is more seriously is exercise. I really haven't been exercising a lot, um, and my the service missionary handbook, the standards for service missionary handbook, en- encourages a daily exercise as part of my daily routine, right? So I want to get more into that. And does it mean I'll hit the gym every day? Not necessarily, but you know, having a consistent exercise idea in my head and just kind of I'm just thinking about that. I kind of want to do some push-ups, maybe some stuff with weights, with maybe a bike. Maybe I know my family has an exercise bike, and if I got into it, it'd be pretty interesting if I got well, never I never really did, but got into that. Um, Maybe there's a gym I could go to and exercise there. Um, you know, I'm still thinking about that, but I definitely want exercise to be more part of a regular part of not a day, not only for my mission, but pretty much throughout my entire life, pretty much, because I know it will make me healthier and stronger and more in shape. So definitely something I want to get into more. Um, the second thing is gardening, and I was actually telling my mom the other day that I had the even years of the 2020s are the years of gardening for me. That being 2020, 2022, 2024, and now 2026. I think I planted onions in 2020, jalapenos in 2022. No, 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 no. Garlic. There was garlic in 2022, I think. And then also in 2022, I was hired to take care of a family's plants for a week when they were gone on vacation. Um, but in 2024, I did plant jalapenos, and you know what? All of them have been successful, and I really enjoyed it. It took a long time, of course, but you know, I really enjoy it, and I'm really grateful that I, you know, I want to get back into it. I unfortunately didn't because of I was really busy and other things in college. So, but yeah, I want to get back into it. It's something I really want to do. So this year I'm planting cilantro, rosemary, and basil. So herbs this time. And so we're gonna see how that goes. Um, I might post about it on Instagram, so follow me there if you don't. I guess I'll link in the description as always. Um, yeah, that's something else. I'm excited to continue my skills in gardening. Just get back into that. I'm really really just something that's really been an interest of mine. Um, Another thing I want to do, like a hobby, this is something I've kind of done a little bit, but I've kind of slacked off, and I feel really bad for that. And that's keeping a journal and writing in it. I do have a journal. I got one for Christmas Day, and I've written in it maybe like once or twice, but obviously that's not a very good idea. Um, I want to write in it at least like once a week. Like once a week's probably a great. I think like every Sunday maybe. It's probably the thing I want to do the most. Um, I think that it would be really good for my mental and emotional health. Um, it would just like give me a fresh or a fresher outlook on life and just help me to put things in perspective, and I think it would make my mood and my life just a lot more positive. Um, and I think it would have a huge be a huge blessing to keep up that hobby. So that's definitely something I want to keep doing. And then this one I've kind of been thinking a little bit about for a couple days now. Um, I'm kind of back and forth on it, but this might surprise a lot of people. But there was a friend at BYUI that I'm inspired by. I'm not gonna lie. In this regard, and it's that I want to play piano. I want to start playing piano again. Now I haven't done that in like 7 years. I haven't taken piano lessons for 7 years. Now I think I can like kind of I can read like music. I know what a quarter note is. I know what a half note is. I know what an eighth note is. I know middle C and you know like half steps and whatnot. I kind of want to get back into that, and I mean I don't want to be like make a career out of that, or music's not going to be like a huge part of my life, but I kind of want to like have that skill like fresh and up to a good standard again. And I'm not going to name this friend, but um, if you know, I am going to say one thing, and it will be very obvious if you know him or not. Skateboard. All right, now that we got that out of the way, um, let's see. I kind of covered physical with exercise and just kind of rough idea of that. Intellectual, I've kind of covered in length. Social, I kind of want to I want to get along with like all the other service missionaries, of course, and all the other missionaries. Period. Um, I want to make sure that everything I do this is kind of crossing into the spiritual side, but I think it still applies. I kind of want everything I say to be uplifting. I really want to like break the habit of gossiping because that like never is a good thing. Or complaining. I don't really want to complain. I want to approach every challenge, every trial I have during this mission and throughout my life with a positive attitude, and because I feel like that will make it a whole lot better. And there's a lot of things that I'm afraid of and I don't like. Like I don't like driving. I'm really afraid of it. Um, and often I really find myself praying to ask Heavenly Father to uh, protect me during my driving, because I'm not a terrible driver, but I'm really afraid. When I go on like the the fast roads, 70 miles per hour speed limit sort of thing, and that tends to be like really um, scary for me. You know, so yeah, yeah. I mean, the fact that I'll be driving to places like to and from for my service assignments, that's probably going to quell my fears of driving for the most part. I mean, I don't know if everyone. I don't know if most people are 100% like not afraid of driving. Um, I could be wrong about that though. um, but yeah, those are just some of my thoughts for this aspect of my mission. Um, Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great rest of your day when you hear this. Take care. Bye.